In a rapidly changing world, nostalgia often tugs at the hearts of individuals, drawing them back to moments that are forever etched in their memories. For those who share a particular bond, like the one between brothers, these memories can be especially poignant. This essay delves into the emotional landscape of Fazza as he reflects on his old days spent with his brother. Through vivid recollections and personal insights, Fazza's longing for simpler times emerges, revealing the profound impact of familial relationships on personal identity and emotional well-being. The value of shared experiences. Fazza's reminiscence of his childhood with his brother evokes a sense of longing for shared experiences that shape their identities. Growing up together, the brothers embarked on countless adventures, from playful exploits in their backyard to late-night conversations filled with dreams and fears. These shared moments served not only as a foundation for their relationship but also as a means to navigate the complexities of life. Fazza remembers the hours spent building forts from blankets, exploring their neighborhood, and engaging in healthy competitions that fostered a spirit of camaraderie. Each memory is a thread woven into the rich tapestry of their brotherhood, reminding Fazza of the joys of their youth and the innocence that accompanies it. The impact of time and change. As time passes, the inevitability of change transforms the lives of individuals in profound ways. Fazza reflects on how the responsibilities and demands of adulthood gradually overshadow the carefree days of childhood. The playful laughter that once resounded in their home became a distant echo, replaced by the busyness of daily life and the challenges of growing up. For Fazza, this transition is marked by a poignant sense of loss, as he recognizes how the bond with his brother has been affected by the pressures of adulthood, work, and personal commitments. The absence of shared moments creates a void that is difficult to fill, and Fazza finds himself yearning for the simplicity and joy of their earlier days. The contrast between the carefree past and the complexities of the present highlights the significance of their bond and the deep-seated emotions associated with it. Brotherhood is a source of support. Throughout life's challenges, the support provided by a brother can be immeasurable. Fazza recalls how, during moments of adversity, his brother was a constant source of encouragement and strength. Whether it was navigating academic pressures or facing personal insecurities, the unwavering support of a brother creates a safe space for individuals to express vulnerability. This realization deepens Fazza's longing for those days when they were each other's confidants, sharing secrets while sitting on the roof of their house under a starry sky. This bond, forged through shared struggles and triumphs, illustrates the role of brotherhood as not just a relationship, but a vital source of emotional sustenance. The role of nostalgia in healing. Nostalgia serves a greater purpose beyond mere reminiscence. It can function as a form of healing. Fazza's longing for the past is not solely an expression of melancholy but a recognition of the significance of his relationship with his brother. In revisiting these memories, Fazza is reminded of the qualities that made their bond special: trust, loyalty, and unconditional love. This reflection provides emotional solace, helping him navigate the complexities of adulthood. It allows him to embrace the lessons learned from their shared experiences while fostering hope for the future. As he acknowledges the changes that life brings, Fazza leaves room for the possibility of recreating new memories, even if they may not mirror the innocence of their childhood. Reconnecting and creating new memories. Recognizing the importance of their relationship. The life of a prince is often romanticized in stories and fairy tales, where they are depicted as living in opulent palaces, enjoying lavish banquets, and surrounded by adoring subjects. However, the reality of being a prince is far more complex and fraught with struggles and challenges that often go unrecognized by the outside world. The journey of a prince is not merely one of privilege and luxury, it is a path lined with expectations, responsibilities, and personal goals that must be navigated with skill and resilience. From an early age, a prince is burdened with the weight of expectations. Society, royal traditions, and family obligations dictate a set of standards that must be met. These expectations include a rigorous education, training in leadership, diplomacy, military strategy, and understanding the responsibilities that come with royalty. A prince must be well versed in history, politics, and economics to effectively govern and represent his kingdom. This educational process is not just about personal growth, it is about preparing to fulfill a role that impacts countless lives. Moreover, the pressures of public scrutiny cannot be underestimated. Living in the spotlight means that every action is analyzed and critiqued. A prince must navigate the delicate balance between personal desires and public expectations. While he may have dreams and aspirations of his own, these must often be set aside in deference to the needs of the kingdom. The constant pressure to maintain a polished public image can lead to anxiety and stress, as the prince grapples with the knowledge that any misstep may tarnish the reputation of both himself and his family. In addition to public duties, a prince must also contend with familial expectations. Relationships within royal families can be complicated, marked by alliances, rivalries, and deep-seated traditions. The duty to marry for alliance rather than love is often imposed, complicating the pursuit of genuine emotional connections. Personal happiness can take a backseat to the needs of the monarchy, creating internal conflicts that weigh heavily on a prince's conscience. The struggle to reconcile personal desires with familial obligations can lead to feelings of isolation and frustration. As the heir to a throne, a prince is often groomed for leadership, which brings its own set of challenges. Leadership in a monarchy is not only about maintaining power but also about inspiring trust and loyalty among subjects. A successful prince recognizes the importance of serving the needs of his people and must be prepared to make difficult decisions that may not always be popular. This can lead to moral dilemmas, as the prince weighs the needs of the state against his own values and principles. Additionally, a prince's life is not devoid of personal goals. Beyond the constraints of duty and expectation, many princes harbor ambitious visions for their future and the futures of their kingdoms. These goals can include social reform, economic development, and promoting cultural heritage. However, pursuing these ambitions is often fraught with obstacles, as resistance from within the royal court and the established order can hinder progress. A prince must possess not only vision but also the tenacity to fight for the changes he believes in while navigating the labyrinthine politics of the royal court. Mental health is another critical aspect often overlooked in discussions about the lives of royals. The relentless pressure to perform, maintain decorum, and live up to public expectations can take a toll on a prince's psychological well-being. The stigma surrounding mental health in high-profile positions may make it difficult for him to seek help or communicate his struggles. This isolation can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and despair, which are compounded by the perception that asking for help is a sign of weakness.